on to some Star Wars stuff, chat. If Evan's done with his thoughts, you good?
Oh yeah, you're good, bro.
Good. All right. So Disney reportedly wants to do a project with Mara Jade and make her character canon. Um, you know, I don't really know fully how I feel about it because there's a few thoughts here. So first things first, they got to be very, very careful at who they cast. I don't know who they're going to cast. Um, Personally, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm just being honest. Um, I think Scarlett Johansson probably. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about ScarJo.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, we've seen her with red hair. I mean, it works, right? I mean, so that's kind of my first thought on who I think should play her if they do it. Um, Now the time period. Well, okay. First of all, do you have any other people you've thought of?
As far as who's playing her, I'm not gonna lie. This probably will not happen just because she works on directing. Bryce Dallas Howard
Hmm.
wouldn't be bad. Bryce Dallas Howard wouldn't be a bad Mara Jade. She might be a little bit older though. Well, no, Scarlett Johansson's older though too. She's like pushing 40.
I would not hate Bryce Dallas Howard being Mara Jade at all. I think that could very, very much work. But I still think, dude, Scarlett Johansson.
I think
I
Scarlett Johansson probably is the best option.
100% the best option. And then of course we still don't know what they're gonna do with Luke. Whether we're gonna keep going on the CGI path or we're gonna get like Sebastian or anything. So, but next is the time period. So,
Right. I honestly, it's got to be younger.
oh, I mean, yeah, yeah. This is what I think they're gonna do if they incorporate her. It's going to be in this heir to the empire time frame that we're in right now, with Ahsoka and Mando, the new Mando movie, Dave's Heir to the Empire movie. That seems like the perfect time, I think, in my opinion, to bring her into it. But I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I agree. I agree. Especially because, man, my thing too is if you bring in Scarlett Johansson and you bring in Sebastian Stan, they have chemistry together.
Yeah, yeah, that is very true. I think, dude, that could be, man.
Dude, you might have cracked the code.
Yeah, Disney. If you're watching this, um, come on, come on, Scarlett Johansson and Sebastian. Come on, that's it right there. I almost said Sebastian Shaw. Um,
Sebastian Shaw.
I don't think he could be in Star Wars anymore. Um, you know, but
No. R.I.P.
yeah, R.I.P. to the goat.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to the goat. Chat is put Trey on the payroll. That is correct. I mean, that's the best option, right? I love Star Wars
Yeah,
clearly,
train the Star Wars.
right? Actually, Mara Jade's up there somewhere. I think she's right there. But you know,
That's
I do
sick.
love me some Star Wars. Let's be honest. Um, yeah, we can go to the next one if you're ready. I think I've
I
said
do have
I
one question
think
though.
I've said my piece. Go ahead.
Are there any other characters from like the Mara Jade time period that you'd want to see come along with her?
Hmm. Two, but they won't do it.
Who?
Jaina and Jason Solo.
Oh yeah, definitely
The,
not. Unless you just completely retcon the sequels,
yeah, I,
which
I would
might
love to
make some
have.
fans happy.
It would make some fans happy, but I think it would make a lot of fans mad too. Which, again, I'm not a sequel hater, and I don't think it's the greatest. So, I'm one that enjoys it and just lets it ride. But yeah, Jaina and Jason would be the best options at that point. I mean, of course, you got Joris Sabayoth and Luke with two U's, so they could do that, but
I
I don't see them doing it.
listen though. Imagine they did retcon the sequels, and then they bring in these characters, and then Heir to the Empire happens, and
They
that's the
could.
sequels, the new
Well,
sequels.
well, see, that's kind of what I think they're doing. I think Dave's going in a direction where he's going to give us the sequels, the new official sequels that are in between the OT and the sequels we have now, and then that's pretty much gonna be his way of retconning without retconning and kind of just giving us sequels that a lot of fans will love, but then leaving the other ones alone. Like that's really what I think he's doing.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean,
It makes sense. I can't see them actually retconning the sequels, even though it's a hope. Um, but yeah, honestly though, I think it's going to be. I think if they do include Mara Jade, it'd be awesome. Imagine though, imagine if they have a legend universe as opposed to just having one canonized universe where they could
ooh.
tell legend stories.
Well, technically they
That's not a
do.
bad option either.
They just don't put it on screen because technically that is still its own thing, but we don't ever get it on screen.
What if it is on screen though,
That
and
would
they
be
have
sick.
two separate universes, kind of like the DCU has DCU, and then they have Elseworlds.
I mean, that's fair because here's the thing: like, we do have a few projects. Well, one or two that I can think of right now. Visions is Legends. Visions is not canon. So everything they do, they just have their own sandbox to play in. They can do anything they want. And I kind of feel like if they had a Legends version of that for live action and stuff like that, you could give people stories that they're asking for and still not have to break your canon because it's Legends. Like, I don't see why that would be a bad thing at all.
I agree. I agree, dude. I like this. I like this segment. This one's cool.
Yeah, this one was pretty sick.